Hi everybody. I have an important announcement to make, and I'd like to share it with you. After a lot of thought and a lot of prayer, and after a lot of consultation with my family, I have decided not to seek re-election to the Los Angeles City Council. This is a very tough decision for me. This is a very personal decision for me. It's one I have struggled with and I have wrestled with a lot over the past couple days. But I make it today with a sense of clarity and a sense of confidence and a sense of purpose for what's next. I know this decision is surprising, and I'd like to explain to you why and how I came to make this decision. But first, let me say a few words about what a tremendous privilege and honor it has been to serve the people of Los Angeles and of the 11th District. This has been the gift of a lifetime, and I am enormously grateful for it, and I have tried to honor it every day. When I took office in 2013, I actually took two oaths. One, I took the oath of office in the city charter, the official oath. And then I took a second, personal, more private oath, a vow to myself that I would try to guide my service by the principles of St. Francis. I have tried to honor both of those oaths. I have done my best to always do what I thought was right, even when I knew it would cost me some votes or some political alliances. I have done my best to always focus on the long-term benefit of solving a problem rather than the short-term political benefit of avoiding one. I've always tried to ask myself who is the most vulnerable, who has the least power, and who needs a powerful ally. And I've always been guided by the principle that it is a far greater sin to avoid controversy than it is to take a necessary action that might court controversy. I have woken up every single day and I have asked myself, how can I improve the lives of the people of Los Angeles? That is the job that you entrusted me to do, and it has been an honor to do it with you. We have done big things together. We have pushed big ideas together. We have raised the minimum wage. We have approved homeless housing and services despite lawsuits and appeals and protests that tried to stop us. We have stood up for and we have protected renters. We have demanded a reimagining of public safety and an end to an unjust and racist criminal justice system. We have advocated for free transit, and we have fought to combat climate change. And we did more. We restored fire department resources in our neighborhoods, and we opened new neighborhood shuttles and opened new parks. We finally approved a rail connection to our airport, and we ended a generation of controversy over LAX by killing LAX expansion and instead approving a modernization plan that created tens of thousands of new jobs. And we did all of this in the middle of a huge shift in our political culture. I mean, let's face it, our local politics is now as toxic as our national politics. Gone are the days of rational debate and reasonable disagreement, and in its place we have a civic discourse that is marred by lies and by hate and by innuendo and by vitriol and by endless obstructionism. It makes getting things done a lot harder. It makes getting things done take a lot more time. But get things done we have done. This has been hard work, this has been tough work, but this has been the right work. And we have done it together. It has been a privilege to be by your side and an honor to have you on my side. My detractors may be loud, my opponents may have megaphones, but my supporters and my allies, we outnumber them and we outwork them. We have won 2 landslide victories. We have beat back 2 right-wing recalls. We have rejected special interest money and run a campaign fueled by grassroots individual donors. We have won major endorsements. We have organized and we have mobilized and we have demonstrated that progressive ideas and progressive solutions have power everywhere in the city of Los Angeles. Despite everything going on in our country and our city, I truly believe that a positive vision wins out over a negative one. I believe that hope beats fear. And that's why I'm pretty damn confident that I could have won a 3rd term on the city council. So why am I not running? Well, my decision is not political. My decision is deeply personal. I have struggled with chronic depression for a very long time, long before I ever ran for office. It is a constant companion, and it is often a very heavy one. This job helped me battle that for a while. It gave me a tremendous sense of energy, and it filled me with a sense of purpose. But over the past couple years, this job has demanded that I focus my time and my energy onto the negative and fighting the negative instead of creating the positive. And that has taken a toll on me, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it has taken a toll on my family. It's time for me to recharge. I need to focus on health. I need to focus on wellness. I need to spend more quality time with my family, especially while my son is still young enough to want to hang out with his old man. You know, until this recall failed the other day, it was full speed ahead for my reelection. But once the recall died, it gave me an opportunity to finally sit back and reflect on what's right for me and what's right for my family. And that's why I'm not running for re-election. To those of you who are disappointed, I'm sorry. To those of you who feel let down, I am sorry. It is hard to walk away from this, but I need to listen to my heart. It's not easy to talk about mental health issues. I'll concede that. But I have been very forthright about my addiction and my recovery, and I have shared about my personal experiences with housing insecurity. I believe that it's very important for us to share our stories, because I believe that it's our understanding of each other's frailties that helps us find a common strength. Now, let me be clear. I am not leaving any of the fights that I care about, particularly when it comes to homelessness and racial justice and combating the climate crisis. I am going to find different ways to make a difference. I am going to continue to fight and to speak up for low-wage workers and for renters and for seniors and for students and for bus riders and for the unhoused. The unhoused who are being demonized and villainized and scapegoated by elected officials, by political candidates, by many in the media, and by some in our neighborhoods. And in the time I have left on the council, I am not going to sit down, I am not going to mellow out, and I am not going to shut up. I am going to keep on doing the work. I am going to keep on fighting for the housing and the services that we know really end homelessness. And I'm going to keep on speaking up against this false promise that pushing people who are unhoused from one neighborhood to another somehow will do anything to end homelessness or to make any of us safe. I'm going to keep up, and keep at it. But right now, it's time for a few thank yous. To each of you who has voted for me, thank you so much. To each of you who has supported me, who has endorsed me, who has volunteered for me, who's donated to me, thank you. To each of you who have partnered with me, and to each of you who have pushed me to be better, thank you. To my staff, my incredible staff, which brings love and passion and vision to work every single day, thank you. You have been the heart and soul of the work we have done to make Los Angeles better. I am enormously grateful to you. And a special thank you to my incredible husband, Sean, and my wonderful son, Jacob, and my entire family. They have been so supportive of everything I have done, including this decision. And thank you to those of you who care, those of you who give part of your time and your energy and your love any day, every single day, to make your neighborhoods better or to make Los Angeles better. You give me hope, you give me faith, you give me a real sense that we can together create and imagine our best future as a community and as individuals. Over the next few months, as I figure out what's next for me, I will be happy to share that with you. I hope that it's something we can do together to make Los Angeles better. Thank you very much. God bless you, and take good care.